Today, I'm going to talk about something very important. Today, I'm going to be talking about a thing that is very unique. The thing that I'm going to talk about today is sometimes hot and sometimes cold. The thing that I'm going to talk about today is sometimes smooth and sometimes sour. The thing that I'm going to talk about today is sometimes hard and sometimes cold. The thing I'm going to talk about is very scary. Most people tend to run away from it. And in fact, if you go to any shop, any mall over here, you will even see them trying to pull their children away from it. And then the child will be like, no, mother, no. But they will pull him away because they have heard all these superstitions and horror stories about it. Fellow Toastmasters, yes. Assalamu alaikum and good evening.
Good evening.
Can anyone guess what I'm going to talk about today?
Candy?
Close, quite close in fact. It was thrown at you just moments ago. Chocolate, yes. Today I'm going to talk about chocolate and why we should all be eating more of it. And it's not just because I want you all to be fat as me, but rather because it's actually very good for your health.
Does that make you feel?
Traditionally, chocolate has been associated with a lot of problems. You go to any elder, any big person, you'll say that it causes skin problems, acne, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, and some have even said that chocolate causes cancer. So instead today, I'll be presenting all the new researches and studies that have come out so far and that they actually prove that chocolate is good for you. That chocolate is good for you. And hopefully by the time I'm done, you will all be eating more and more chocolate. Before I say anything, before I kind of persuade you, I would just like to bring your attention back to the speech objectives. And two of them, the most important is that I must appear to be impromptu. For that part, I will take the advice of Mark Twain when he said, for any impromptu speech I give, I usually take 3 weeks to prepare. And for the second part, that I need to use a visual aid, I was thinking I would go with the normal PowerPoint, but instead, I will be presenting you with a visual aid so you can, research along with me as I'm going along, and it's a pure coincidence.
Photo from Nora's chocolate? Not allowed.
So, Tia Abdulaziz will be distributing the chocolates so you can research and live along as I'm talking about the problems, and it's only for research purposes. Okay? I'll just move on quickly because of the time constraint. I'll move on and go quickly through all the main points that I think of why you should eat chocolate, and I will be providing all the medical references and jargon so you can verify later if you're still interested. Please go. First of all, heart disease. One of the most common things you will hear against chocolate that chocolate causes heart disease. According to a research published in the British Medical Journal, it has stated that chocolate actually strengthens your blood vessels, makes them healthier, and gives you a better chance of avoiding heart failure. Okay, it's a good research. There's another research in Sweden that went over 9 years and had 31,000 women taking part in it. 31,000 women taking part in it. Research, and the research finally concluded that women who ate more chocolate once or twice a week had 33% less chances of getting a heart disease compared to women who did not eat chocolate. Number 2, memory decline. According to the Harvard Medical School, drinking hot chocolate once or twice a week improves your memory because of all the blood rushing into your brain. And the research also focused on elderly people who are complaining about chocolate, and even Alzheimer's disease patients have seen improvement in their memory just because of drinking hot chocolate twice a week. Third point, the most important point I would say is diabetes. Did you know that chocolate could help control your blood sugar level? First thing that a doctor says to a diabetic patient is stop eating chocolate, stop. But, okay, another reference that the most famous quote that every mother would have told you is, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Most famous one. It is famous because of the chemical flavonoid present in the apple. What the chemical flavonoid does is it helps control your sugar levels. what if I were to tell you that chocolate, the same amount of chocolate compared to an apple has 5 times the flavonoids compared to that apple? So wouldn't eating a chocolate, the same amount of chocolate, be better than just having an apple? Shouldn't the code be changed to then a chocolate a day keeps the doctor away for a week? I'll move on to my final point, the point that I've been saving all along. And hopefully by the time I finish after this point, we'll all be convinced to eat more and more and more and more of chocolate. The point is, according to the University of Granada in Spain, the University of Granada in Spain has conducted a research over 4 years on all the teenagers and students living or studying at the University of Granada, and it has stated that teenagers who had high intake, meaning they ate a lot of chocolate per week, had lesser fat content and were slimmer than teenagers who did not eat chocolate during the week, and this includes other factors such as your exercising and your diet. And that is all, and I'm sure that you will all be convinced to start eating more and more chocolate. And I hope you save some for me. Thank you.